with members of the Raw Women's Division for a very special event tonight. Think it well done.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss.
And Corey, they've been waiting for this all day long, the so-called coronation. What do you mean, hey? I've been excited about it since I found out about it. Alexa Bliss, the new face of the Raw Women's Division. This is a great reason to celebrate. I'll show you why Alexa is the new champ. Love it when you can call your shot. Last night at the Raw exclusive pay-per-view event known as Payback, Bayley in her hometown of San Jose, California. A raucous crowd in support of Bayley, who is so excited to defend her championship in front of her family and friends in her hometown. And Bayley wasted little time going right after Alexa Bliss. But we want to show you right now the moment where this match turned, Corey, for Alexa Bliss. Bayley would have the upper hand at the moment and attempt to pin Alexa Bliss, who in the process of kicking out, watch this right here, would launch Bayley into the steel ring post, neck and shoulder first, allowing Alexa to deliver a savage DDT and capture the Raw Women's Championship. Disappointment for Bayley, but elation for Alexa Bliss.
You know, ladies, I want to thank you all for being out here tonight. I know some of you are only out here because I told Kurt Angle to make you come out here, but I do appreciate the attendance. And I know we have a tag match later, so I'll make this really quick. So, you know, a lot of superstars come out here and they refer to themselves as Queen. Yeah, well, I'm here to make something perfectly clear. The Queen is dead. And for the first time ever in Monday Night Raw history, I can rightfully say, long live Alexa Bliss. The one, the only goddess of WWE. You know, last night I became the first ever woman to hold the SmackDown Women's title and the Raw Women's title, and the referee just holds my hand up and hands me the title like I'm some other champion. Hello? Goddess? Yeah, I deserve a coronation. And it wouldn't be a proper coronation if I didn't have my friends of the women's division here with me. I do want to thank you all for being here, but I do have some people I want to personally thank. Like Nikki James. Nikki, I've watched you since I was a little girl growing up. You are so inspirational and just so great. And I know that. And that's why I brought you back to SmackDown Live. And now we're both on Raw, and even though your contemporaries, Mae Young and the fabulous Moolah, are now in a better place, you're still here, inspiring me. So thank you for that. Next, I'd like to thank Sasha Banks. Sasha, you are fantastic. 3-time Raw Women's Champion, I'll give you that. But you know, last night I heard what you said about not knowing who I was. Oh, well, I'm Alexa Bliss. I'm bad with names too, it's fine. But you can call me Raw Women's Champion. Or, if that slips your mind too, you can call me the one who pinned you to get to where I'm at. you're good. You know, you're great. You know, naturally talented, naturally gifted. Like, no wonder all these girls are jealous of you, right? You know what I'm saying? You're right. Yeah, I'm right. So I look forward to tagging with you later. Moving on. As I take my rightful place, man, it feels good up here. So this is what it's like to be on top of the world. And it just feels... Oh my goodness, I almost forgot. Ladies and gentlemen, former Raw Women's Champion, Bayley. Bayley. My goodness, if it weren't for you, this wouldn't be possible. At all. Yeah, I know her name, that's why I'm thanking her. Bayley, if it weren't for you, who else would I beat to get the championship? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be all the way up here, and you wouldn't be all the way down there. You know, actually, Bayley, I was kind of shocked last night when I looked in the front row. I thought it was just your dad's gonna be here. But no, your whole family was here, and they were all in the front row, and they were adorable, Bayley. They had the little Bayley shirts on. Some of them had side ponytails. They were all being your little inflatable friend thingies. It was adorable. But there was this one moment that really got to me. You know, you didn't see it, but when the referee raised my hand and I beat you for the title, I looked in the front row at your family, and they were all upset, but I saw your nephews, and they were crying. Between you and me, they were bawling their eyes out. But it was this moment that almost took away from my moment, my history-making moment. It almost threw me off. Thank goodness I didn't let that happen. But I thought to myself, what would Bayley do? Bayley looks at the positives. Turn that frown upside down. So Bayley, looking at the positives now, I realize now your whole family, even your nephews, finally have a real role model to look up to.
Oh, Bayley's had enough. And Bayley takes down the champion. And now chaos is broken out. All these women fighting each other in the ring. It's a brawl on Monday Night Raw. Someone get this thing under control. And we are back live on Raw with an impromptu 8-woman tag team matchup made by General Manager Kurt Angle during the commercial break. The new women's champion Alexa Bliss teaming with Alicia Fox, Nia Jax, and Emma against the former champion Bayley, Sasha Banks, Mickie James, and Dana Brooke. And obviously, guys, Alexa wants nothing to do with Bayley in the early going of this matchup. Why would Alexa want anything to do with Bayley? Alexa beat Bayley last night at Payback, became the Raw Women's Champion, and the first ever and only goddess of WWE.
I agree with you on that, Corey, but I tell you what, Alexa Bliss may have to be in this match, but she got a hell of a backup on her team.
And Emma now going to work on Bayley. Luckily, it was members of the other team that Alexa Bliss dissed to kick off Monday Night Raw tonight. Notice how she talked to Nia Jax, calling her a great, naturally gifted athlete. Disagree? Well, what a emotional 24 hours it had to be for Bayley, her hometown of San Jose last night, losing her championship in front of her family and friends to Alexa. Then to come out here tonight and have it rubbed in her face by the new champion. Speaking of champions, one of the all-time great women's champions, Mickie James, into the ring. Going to work on Emma.
Well, it was very kind of Alexa Bliss to acknowledge everything that Mickie James has accomplished in the women's division and thank her for her contribution.
I believe that she compared Mickie to her, quote, contemporaries of Mae Young and Fabulous Moolah. And Mickie James, a couple of kip-ups there, and there's a kick right to the midsection of Emma. And Booker, you've had a chance to cover much of Mickie James' career. She's a good one.
I mean, you look at Mickie James, she's been all over the world, and now she's back in the WWE, looking to make a point and win one more championship, just one more. I talked about that.
And here's Dana Brooke, which is an interesting matchup here with Emma, Corey, who tags now
Alicia Fox into the matchup.
Long storied history dating all the way back to NXT between Dana Brooke and Emma. Emma basically taught Dana Brooke everything that she knows.
Now Alicia Fox finds herself in the middle of it. Her and Dana were once friends until Emma got involved. And there's Dana.
Beautiful.
Handspring elbow to the face of Alicia Fox. And Dana Brooke, a very unique move. Cover on Foxy and a kick out at 2. And you've been up close and personal with Alicia Fox on 205 Live, Corey, on Tuesday nights of the WWE Network. Situation involving her and Noam Dar, Rich Swann, and others.
Alicia Fox is a spectacular athlete. Emotional stability, maybe not her strong suit.
Booker, you have taught Alicia Fox a lot of what she knows. At least her in-ring prowess.
Exactly. I mean, she used the scissor kick to perfection at times in the ring.
Covered by Bayley off the double team and a kick out by Fox. Corey, how important is it for Bayley tonight to have a great showing in this tag team matchup?
Oh, to the utmost importance. To come out after a big defeat at an event as big as Payback, to lose your Raw Women's Championship, you need to get right back on the horse somehow, even if it's an 8-woman tag.
Cole, we talked about how much pressure it is, going out there and performing in your own hometown. Bayley had an abundance of pressure on her last night. I tell you, she did a hell of a job. Just couldn't pull it up.
Yeah, Bayley is nothing to be ashamed of. She was a great champion, as we mentioned last night. She defended her title successfully at WrestleMania. Not many people can say that. Here's the cover by Nikki.
Perfect timing.
And a kick out by Fox. Alicia Fox, of course, who was brought into SmackDown Live by Alexa Bliss. And then had a falling out with her, as Alexa seems to have fallen out just about with everybody. Here's Sasha Banks, now the legal woman, and a kick out by Fox.
It's lonely at the top. Now you can see the Raw Women's Champion, the goddess of WWE, looking on. And in the back of Alexa's mind, she has to know that every woman involved in this match is looking at her championship. There is a big target on the back of Alexa.
I mean, you got to have a number 1, number 2, as well as number 3 contender for that championship in the ring with her right now at this time.
Yeah, and 3 of her contenders could be on her team tonight. Emma, Nia, and of course Alicia.
Absolutely right.
And here's the 3-time Raw Women's Champion, Sasha Banks. You hear Bliss screaming at Alicia Fox. Alexa Bliss would not like her coronation to be ruined tonight by a loss in this tag team match. And despite her ego and cockiness, there's no doubt that Alexa Bliss, one of the bright stars here on Monday Night Raw. And we got a great deal with her coming over from the Superstar Shake-Up. Cover again by Sasha Banks and a kick out.
Talent gets stiff around here in the WWE in the women's division, man.
Sasha Banks with the front face lock, as you heard Alicia Fox screaming back at Alexa. I'm trying to get that way to make a tag.
Sasha Banks and her teammates have done a great job of cutting the ring in half, keeping Alicia Fox away from her own corner.
And Fox hangs on momentarily, and that slight hesitation costs Sasha as she's dumped out of the ring. And now trouble. A standoff between all 8 superstars involved in this matchup. 8-woman tag team action continues live next. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back live on Monday Night Raw. This is an 8-woman tag team matchup. Alicia Fox in control of Sasha Banks, but we want to show you what happened during the commercial break.
Nia Jax received a tag and just ran right through the boss, Sasha Banks. Picking up the advantage for her team, and now Alicia Fox in control.
There's one team, Alexa Bliss, the new Raw Women's Champion, Nia Jax, Emma, and Alicia Fox. The other side, and beautiful Northern Lights by Alicia Fox, and Sasha gets her shoulder up. Sasha Bayley teaming with Mickie James and Dana Brooke.
Have you guys noticed that Alexa Bliss is definitely keeping herself out of harm's way? It goes to Nia Jax.
Oh, wouldn't you?
Of course.
You hid behind your brother many years in Harlem Heat, right?
It was a great plan.
Goodness. Nia dropping the elbow to the back of Sasha Banks, and Alexa Bliss, a lot of nice things to say about Nia at the start of the program tonight. Called her naturally gifted and great.
That's the truth. The future, oh my God.
Appeal by Nia, sending Sasha halfway across the ring.
Wow. The future is incredibly bright for Nia Jax. One of the most physically gifted athletes we have ever had in WWE.
And the thing is, Nia Jax is going to have her turn, and when she does, who's going to stop her?
Exactly. Nia again off the one elbow. Bayley missed wildly. There's another one by Nia. Cover on the boss, and Sasha barely gets her shoulder up. Corey, as we take another look at the strength of Nia Jax.
Power of Nia Jax like the great white bear. Launching Sasha Banks 3/4 of the way across the ring.
And the WWE fans trying to will Sasha on here. And Nia again wrestling her back down to the mat.
Just mauling her right now. Sasha Banks is in a lot of trouble, guys.
Oh, what a kick. Sasha Banks using whatever she had at her disposal, but not enough to stop Nia.
You see the pressure right there to that turnbuckle.
And now the new champion, like a vulture to pick the bones of the boss, Sasha Banks.
How dare you compare a goddess to a vulture, Cole? Don't let Alexa Bliss hear you talking about her that way.
The coronation tonight interrupted by a very upset Bayley after Alexa Bliss made fun of her for losing the championship in front of her family and friends in her hometown of San Jose last night.
Alexa Bliss, she's already the women's champion of
Cover again in a kick out.
Monday Night Raw. With skate moves like that, she could win a gold at the X Games should she want to.
You're very high on Miss Bliss, aren't you?
What's not to be excited about?
No doubt she is a talented individual. Cover again in a kick out by the boss. First woman to ever hold the SmackDown and Raw Women's Championships. Nobody home as Sasha rolls out of the way, and she really needs to make a tag here. Tag, here comes Bayley. And look at Bayley go.
Some sort of retribution for last night.
Just a little bit of payback after payback.
Yeah, the emotions running high on Bayley tonight as she goes right after Alexa. And that's got to feel good for the former champion. Whoa! And a 10 count. And Bayley's not done there. Alexa just trying to scramble out of harm's way, but she's run into a buzzsaw tonight.
Oh, Bayley to...
Whoa!
Oh, no!
Suplex by Bayley. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg on Alexa Bliss and
Oh,
Jax.
goodness.
Nasty Bayley to break it up.
It almost looked like Bayley was going for the Bayley to belly, but Alexa was able to turn at the last moment to minimize some impact. Here comes Mickie James.
Great move by Dana, followed up by that by Nikki to take down Nia Jax. And now Dana Brooke gonna pay for it with Emma from behind. And now Sasha Banks driving Emma out of the ring.
Big
and
drop
Alicia
kick.
Fox from behind. And now the boss and Foxy going at it.
Getting nasty in here right now.
Bayley coming to the aid of her friend, Sasha Banks.
The battle continues on the outside.
It's a war.
And now Bayley and Alexa Bliss go.
Right to the eyes.
Yeah, right to the eyes. The official didn't see it. The official was blinded.
Whoa.
And Alexa Bliss with a DDT knocks off Bayley tonight.
Here are your winners, Emma, Alicia Fox, Nia Jax, and the Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss.
The referee's view was obstructed. It was Bayley who was blinded, courtesy of a couple fingernails to the eyeball from the goddess of Monday Night Raw, Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss, the new Raw Women's Champion, making her mark on her coronation night.
Things started to break down in a hurry. Mickie James flying through the Sacramento sky. Here comes Emma to join the party. Sasha Banks with a drop kick. It was breaking down, and just when Bayley thought she had things in control.
And the rake of the eyes by Alexa Bliss. And then the DDT, and Corey the champ helps her team win.
Alexa Bliss just taught Bayley a very valuable lesson. You don't interrupt the coronation of the new Raw Women's Champion.
Guys, that was Alexa Bliss doing exactly what the referee was. Beautiful, beautiful work.
And indeed, it was quite the night last night in San Jose, the Raw exclusive pay-per-view event known as Payback, where Alexa Bliss won the Raw Women's Championship. It was also the scene of one of the most hellacious and physical matchups that we have ever witnessed here in WWE. The monster among men, Braun Strowman, versus the big dog Roman Reigns. And Corey, Braun Strowman was able to take advantage to the injured Roman Reigns to put him away.
Roman Reigns fought with everything he had inside of him, even at less than 100%. It was back and forth, one of the most brutal encounters I could ever remember seeing.
I want to take you back now to what happened after the pay-per-view went off the air. This was live only on the WWE Network. An incident backstage as Reigns was heading to the ambulance. And tonight on Monday Night Raw, we'll have an update on the medical conditions of Reigns and Strowman and see where this rivalry takes us next. Live.
Well, speaking of rivalries, Seth Rollins said at Payback he had unfinished business with Samoa Joe. Last night, apparently, Seth finished the business. Now the question to be asked is, what's next? What does the future hold for the Kingslayer? We'll find out tonight.
And last night, Enzo and Cass knocked off Anderson and Gallows on the Payback kickoff show. Tonight, Gallows seeks revenge against Enzo Amore. It's live, and it's next.
WWE's answer to Alonzo and LeVar Ball. One of these guys is supremely talented, the other one's so obnoxious it makes people dislike both of them.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in the room, how you doing? Now, I know it might not look, it's hard to believe, but me and Cass are a little tired. A little tired. It's okay, because bags under our eyes are Gucci. But the reason why we are tired is because our real life is better than our dreams. All right? With that being said, we chose not to sleep because we were busy giving Big Gal and Andy the beating of their lifetime in real life. And I'm pretty sure, actually, I'm 100 like a high fever, that tonight is going to be no different. Big Gal, I am going to beat you in uno momento, right here in Sacramento.
Because Gallows and Anderson tonight, just like
Oh, look out from behind!
Anderson and Gallows attacking Enzo and Cass.
Anderson and Gallows in an extremely bad mood after Payback last night.
Corey, we had heard the rumors all day long that Anderson and Gallows wanted revenge tonight, that they were going to take it out on Enzo and Cass. Apparently that's what this is all about.
The match hasn't even officially begun.
It's a one-on-one action tonight. Enzo and Gallows, and the referee trying to get order here. We expect to have this matchup when we return live. And finally, order's been restored, and we have our one-on-one matchup tonight. Enzo Amore against Luke Gallows. Of course, Big Cass. You see him at ringside, and Enzo corner, and Anderson in Gallows' corner, and Gallows with a big boot. And we talked about this earlier, Corey. Anderson and Gallows not pleased after what happened last night. And that kickoff show at the hands of Enzo and Cass.
Luke Gallows looking to even the score on the head of Enzo Amore.
Booker, what do you think of the antics of Enzo Amore?
Oh! You know, I really like Enzo. He's like the Flavor Flav of the Chuck D Public Enemy. But I tell you, right now he's in the ring and he's on his own. He's got his big brother out there, Cash, to watch his back. But he's got to go out here and survive against
this big man Luke Gallows tonight.
That's what he's attempting to do here, but Gallows is in control armbar as he works here on Enzo Amore.
Guys, I watched a pretty fascinating documentary on television about Enzo's upbringing in New Jersey last week. It's called Cops.
And here's Enzo with the shots to the ribs of Luke Gallows. Who caught Gallows in the face. Drop kick swatted away. And Gallows on a clothesline to Amore. Luke Gallows so talented. Quick and agile for a big man.
Nice deep hammerlock by Gallows. Separate Enzo's shoulder in a hurry.
No, Booker Anderson and Gallows, Enzo and Cass, of course, tag teams. But in this one-on-one matchup, who do you think has the advantage?
I mean, you look at it. I mean, come on, you kidding me, right? I mean, Luke Gallows is a huge individual, and take nothing away from Enzo, but he's fighting uphill right now.
One thing's for sure, there is no quit in Enzo Amore. The guy may not be the brightest star in this guy, but he is definitely tough.
Enzo Amore, take a look at his eye, showing scars of what happened in the battle with Anderson and Gallows. Shows you how physical Anderson and Gallows are as a team.
Gallows and Anderson, trust me, they want to get back to that tag team championship picture.
And you know, Corey, Anderson and Gallows known as one of the toughest tag teams in the history of Japan.
They're legends in Japan. Just ask them. They'll tell you. Anderson and Gallows, one of 3 teams to hold both WWE and IWGP Tag Team Gold. Celebrated around the globe, and man, it's fun to watch them beat people up.
Enzo just trying to survive here, but what a kick from Gallows.
Wow.
Now full body weight of Gallows. Driving his knee right into the side of the face of Enzo, and the problem for Enzo here is nobody to tag. One-on-one matchup. All Cass can do is play cheerleader at ringside. And Gallows just teeing off, but Enzo fighting back. And here's the scrappy Enzo Amore trying to get back into this matchup. But just like that, Gallows back to the arm.
Just too much big man for him right there, and Luke Gallows.
Got to admire Enzo, though, and his heart and fight. Point of the elbow right in the nose of Enzo Amore, and right back to the arm. Enzo somehow trying to rally. Trying to do something to create a little bit of separation.
Enzo's going to have to do more than rally right here. Usually Enzo has to just survive long enough to tag in Big Cass. Cass can clean up the mess. Tonight, Enzo has to survive and somehow topple Gallows.
And you know what, Graves? That's a problem.
You're going to quit! Thanks, Buck. I completely concur.
Great analysis, Hall of Famer. As Cass, you understand the concern in his eyes as his partner's in all kinds of trouble. Cass also keeping a wary eye on Carl Anderson at ringside. A partner of Luke Gallows. Enzo back to his feet. And come on, Corey, how can you, and I know you don't like the guy, but how can you not admire Enzo Amore?
I give the credit where it's due. Enzo is a tough cat. Enzo will not stop fighting, ever, sometimes to his own detriment.
And look at this! That running bulldog off the second rope, planting. Luke Gallows, and now Cass. Trying to fire up Enzo. And there are the jabs. Followed by a right hand, and Enzo starting to feel it. Wind it up.
Mets could have used him last night.
Oh! Taking out the big man at his knee, and now Enzo Amore setting up for the field goal. Oh! Wow!
I'm gonna say it's wide left.
No, I think it was good.
The big man's back up first. Oh, man.
Enzo paid for that.
Can't waste no time with a big guy like this. That's it. Here we go.
Oh, got a small package. Is this enough here?
No.
Whoa! Gallows almost got caught.
Almost had a deja vu of Enzo stealing a victory last night. Enzo planting his boot on the jaw of Gallows, and Enzo up top. Who knows what he's going to do up here?
Oh, there's Carl Anderson on the apron, and Gallows, though, as Enzo glanced down at Carl Anderson, that distraction. Gonna allow Luke Gallows to perhaps put Enzo Amore away here. Here's the cover. And Gallows Gallows with the win.
Here's your winner, Luke Gallows.
Valiant effort by Enzo tonight, but Carl Anderson paid dividends. Slight distraction cost Enzo the matchup, and Luke Gallows took advantage. Being mean, making green, no one does it better than Anderson and Gallows.
Enzo fought his heart out, guys.
His heart was just 2 sizes too small, Book.
Look at his eyes.
So what happened last night at Payback? I thought you said that Austin Aries wasn't on the Neville level.
He isn't.
Okay, all right. Take it easy. I'm saying other people don't seem to see it that way. Other people are saying that it looked like you were about to tap out, and you had to resort to grabbing the referee, getting disqualified, and escaping with your title.
Tread carefully, TJ. Now, I may respect you, but I do not allow anybody to slander the king. What happened at Payback was unintentional. If anything, it was the unprofessionalism of a WWE official who was out of position that robbed me of my chance to end our Austin Aries problem once and for all.
Our?
That's right, TJ. Our problem. Don't you think I've forgotten what all this is about? Cruiserweight championship opportunities. Now, how exactly are you going to get what you deserve when a pretender like Austin Aries lays claim to #1 contendership?
That is a very good question.
Now, I will help you. All I can, TJ, but you have to start pulling your own weight. Tonight you have a match with Austin Aries. I suggest you make the most of this opportunity.
Last night at Payback, Seth Rollins made the most of his opportunity to settle the score with Samoa Joe. What's next for the Architect? What do the blueprints for the future hold? We find out live next. And here's one of the reasons why. The Architect, the Kingslayer.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Seth Rollins.
What a performance last night at the Raw exclusive pay-per-view event known as Payback. It was Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe. And Corey, we knew the game plan. Joe was going to go after the injured knee of Seth Rollins, but what an incredible performance by the Architect.
You have to give all the credit in the world to Seth Rollins for surviving the attacks, the repeated flurry of attacks from Samoa Joe to his already injured knee. Rollins was able to overcome and pick up a huge victory.
Hey, Seth Rollins, he went in his trick bag once. It didn't work. He went in his trick bag again and pulled it off. You gotta give him a lot of credit.
Indeed, a very valiant effort by Seth Rollins last night.
Sacramento, how you feeling tonight, huh? You guys doing well, man? You doing well? Let me hear you.
That's good. That's good, man. I'm feeling well, too. I'm feeling good, too. And honestly, for the first time in a long time, aside from kind of getting my butt kicked a little bit last night by Samoa Joe, I'm feeling really good.
Because you guys, you've been through it with me for the last 6 months, dude. It's been like a roller coaster. But that's just life, right? Highest of highs, lowest of lows. We've all been there, and you guys have been there with me through all of that. And we've all been there. We've been in those moments where you feel so low that you just want to give up, man. You just want to crawl into a hole, shut off the world, but you can't do that, right? Now you gotta stand up, you gotta keep fighting, you gotta struggle, you gotta embrace the sucky part of life just as much as the good stuff, man. And that's exactly what I've done. You gotta look in the mirror. All of us, we've been there. You gotta look in the mirror, you gotta figure out who you are and who you wanna be. And if those two things don't line up, you gotta do something about it. And that's what I did. I looked in the mirror and I realized I'm still Seth freaking Rollins. And everything kind of came full circle in the last month, man. WrestleMania, I slayed the King of Kings. And last night I got some payback on Samoa Joe. So for me, there's really only one thing left to do. I want the beast. I want Brock Lesnar. I want the Universal Championship. And I've been to Suplex City, and I'm not afraid to go back.
This isn't the Beast incarnate, but Finn Balor.
Seth, man, we've been on the same page recently. And I gotta be honest, man, I respect you. You are the one-legged man who won at WrestleMania. But me, I'm the one-armed man who became the very first Universal Champion. You remember that, right? You remember that when my arm was hanging from my body and I still beat you? Oh, and by the way, I never actually lost that title, so no offense. But when it comes to talking about facing Brock Lesnar, the line starts here.
Champion. Welcome to the party, pal.
Brock. You all sound like a couple of chickens. Look, I know a little something about Brock Lesnar. He does what he wants, when he wants, and he fights when he wants, which, let's face it, ain't all that often. I think Monday Night Raw should be about fighting champions. That's why I'll fight anybody, anytime, any place, anywhere. I mean, I've had fights I didn't even know I had.
I've had fights by accident, so if y'all are gonna talk about a title, you ought to be talking about this. Because as of now, this is the #1 championship on Monday Night Raw, and I'm itching to get to some action.
Bit of a buzzkill.
Speak for yourself, Cole. It's the It Couple.
Come out here. I'm sorry. Hold up. You want to talk about action? First and foremost, these two haven't earned anything, and quite frankly, Dean, you are an embarrassment as a champion. If anyone deserves that title, it is me. I'm the one that made it relevant. I made it prestigious. People lined up to fight me. I'm the guy that made the Intercontinental Championship mean something.
You're also the latest member of the Finn Balor Just Kick My Ass Club.
Yeah, about that, you cheap-shotted me. Congratulations. By the way, that proves me right. You, sir, are a coward. And you don't deserve to be Intercontinental Champion. None of you do. See, when I was Intercontinental Champion, I defended it nightly. But you, Dean, you weren't even important enough to defend it at Payback last night. And then there's Seth freaking Rollins. Oh yeah, you used to be the man, but now you hobble on one leg like the gimp you are.
Ah, dude, come on. On one leg, I could still run circles around you in this ring, man.
Well, it's a good thing this isn't a running contest. This, sir, is a WWE ring, and in this WWE ring, I beat people up. There's a reason why everybody hates me. It's because I am the biggest threat on Monday night. Shut up! Look, all right, there's a lot of mudslinging going on right now. It's very confusing. I'm going to fix the whole situation. There is two things we do know. I will face anybody anytime for the Intercontinental Championship, and two, everybody likes to see The Miz get beat up. So, for instance, who here in Sacramento would like to see Finn Balor beat up The Miz? See, that's a lot of people. Who here in Sacramento would like to see Seth Rollins beat up The Miz? Okay, well, we're gonna make some stuff happen. I'm just gonna take care of business right now. Hold on a sec. One sec.
What are you doing?
It's ringing. Kurt Angle, Dean Ambrose. Yeah, I'm in the ring. I'm on. Can you see me? Hey, Kurt. Hey, look, Foley gave me your number. Is that okay? Okay, I'll make it quick. I'll make it quick. I got an idea. Hold on.
What's he? Hey. Hey, what are you... What's going on? What do you say?
Oh, Kurt Angle was not happy that I had his phone number. Look, he did say something else. He made a match for tonight. And he said, and I quote, "Tonight will be The Miz versus Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins in a triple threat match. #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. It's true, baby. It's damn true."
I love it! Wow! wouldn't you say it was a good decision made by Dean Ambrose?
Well, the decision was actually made by our general manager, Kurt Angle. Thank goodness Ambrose had his phone number, Booker.
I gave it to him.
Will it be Seth? Will it be The Miz? Or will it be Finn Balor? Who will become the #1 contender for Dean Ambrose Intercontinental Championship? We are going to find out later on tonight. But what a couple of weeks it's been on Monday Night Raw when you talk about the monster among men, Braun Strowman. Last week on the stage right over there, inside a dumpster was Kalisto. Braun Strowman dumped him off the stage, sending Kalisto to the hospital where he is now recovering from hip and cervical trauma. Kalisto rehabbing as we speak.
And last night at Payback, Braun Strowman would continue his path of destruction. And gentlemen, I think it's safe to say that after Payback, neither Strowman nor Roman Reigns will ever be the same.
Roman Reigns, bruised, battered, and beaten, with a score to settle against the monster among men, Braun Strowman.
I don't know if anyone on earth stands a chance against Braun Strowman.
Oh, man, and Roman Reigns wasted a little time unloading on Braun Strowman. Kicked out of the air, and now
Roman looking to make quick work of this one.
Roman Reigns is seriously hurt, and Braun Strowman is picking him apart. Strowman knocks off the post, and Reigns has got an opening. Snare! You gotta love it. Cover! Strowman kicks out! And that man, Ben Reigns moment, his one opportunity. And there's the running power slam by Strowman. Roman got the shoulder of it, too.
Oh, wait.
Oh, my God.
I don't think Strowman's done yet.
Steps above his head. Roman Reigns in deep, deep. Oh, God. One of the most hellacious battles we've ever witnessed. It was a battle that left both men beaten, battered, and bruised, and in need of medical attention. Later on tonight, we'll have more on the aftermath of Reigns and Strowman.
Well, you heard it just moments ago. Dean Ambrose thought it up. General Manager Kurt Angle made it official. Tonight, a triple threat match to determine the #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship. Rollins, Balor, and The Miz tonight.
Cannot wait, our main event on Raw. Cruiserweight time.
The following contest is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Long Island, New York, weighing 196 pounds, the premier athlete, Tony Nese.
Of course, you can see the Cruiserweights in action every Tuesday night on the WWE Network, part of 205 Live, called, of course, by Tom Phillips and my colleague, Corey Graves.
The most exciting hour on television, and these next superstars are some of the reason why.
His tag team partner, from Venice, California, weighing 174 pounds, Diddy Brian Kendrick.
Booker, in your days as a Cruiserweight, did you ever battle Brian Kendrick? No.
Their tag team partner, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing 178 pounds, the Scottish Supernova, Noah Dar.
This dude hasn't been the same since Foxy dumped him, right?
I couldn't disagree more, Cole. This is the definition of cardiac fortitude. To recover from a broken heart like Noam Dar did in record time is admirable.
Might want to get a haircut.
opponent, first, from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing 180 pounds, Rich Swann.
And here's the reason for Noam Dar's broken heart, in many ways.
Not many ways, the only way. Rich Swann playing head games with Alicia Fox, driving a wedge between a beautiful and happy couple. Swann should be ashamed of himself.
He told Fox he didn't want anything to do with her, right?
Right. Somehow it had something to do with Cedric Alexander. I don't know.
From Kobe, Japan, weighing 156 pounds, Akira Tozawa.
Meanwhile, Kendrick and Cesaro spent the last 3 months teaching each other lessons.
205 Live, not only the most exciting hour on television, also the most educational.
And their tag team partner, from Manchester, England, weighing 167 pounds, Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
So there are 3 umbrellas in hand.
I would have to guess that would be William III, 4th, and 5th. Got an extended umbrella family.
Oh, I get it. Well, folks, this is what 205 Live's all about.
Rich Swann always having a good time.
And you can see it every Tuesday night, 10 Eastern, on the WWE Network.
Don't let the appearance fool you. Rich Swann not afraid to throw hands. One of the most dynamic athletes in the cruiserweight division, despite his terrible fashion sense.
6-person tag team action. One side, Tozawa, Swann, and Gallagher. On the other side, it's Kendrick, Nice, and Noam Dar. And here's Tozawa going right after Brian Kendrick. And enlighten me on what this situation's all been about, Corey.
Well, some time ago, Brian Kendrick offered Tozawa the opportunity to study under Kendrick's wing, to learn about the ways of sports entertainment and life. Tozawa turned him down. Kendrick took a bend.
Oh!
And Kendrick's been trying to beat the lessons into Tozawa.
Okay, you think that Tozawa should have... well, wait a minute. Here's Tony with an elbow right to the face of Tozawa. And this Tony Nese is the real deal.
Absolutely right. Nese likes to say he moves like a cruiserweight, hits like a heavyweight. And what better example than laying Tozawa out?
The premier athlete, Tony Nese.
Beautiful hip block.
Believes he will one day be champion. And a kick out by Tozawa. Speaking of champions, Neville surviving with his championship last night after grabbing the referee when Austin Aries had him in the last chancery submission maneuver. TJP took Neville to task a little bit earlier on tonight on Raw.
Neville looking for TJP to uphold his end of the deal, help eliminate their Austin Aries problem. Look at this torture rack by Tony Nese. Tozawa's in a world of trouble right now.
He's got to make a tag as Nese continues to put his power on display as Tozawa tries to battle out of this.
Here comes Swann, former cruiserweight champion, current home record.
Well, that's your take on the situation. Now that you just teaching Alicia Fox a lesson, standing up for his good friend Cedric Alexander, who initially won the heart of Alicia Fox. It's really more than a love triangle. It's like a love square, right?
Listen, I don't like a lot of my friends' wives, but I don't make it my point to get in between their business.
Oh, and Gallagher caught by Dar, well, momentarily. Booker, you love this Jack Gallagher, don't you?
I like Gallagher. I like all the cruiserweights. I mean, these guys are, fantastic.
Hey, what are you doing? Uh-oh. We know Tozawa's not afraid to fly. Oh, there goes Nese.
Oh, Tony Nese is going to fly on his own. Cruiserweight action in full swing on Monday Night Raw. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Cruiserweight action, 6-man tag team matchup. Gallagher, Tozawa, and Swann against Kendrick, Dar, and Nese. And I want you to show you some of the action from the commercial break.
Noam Dar with a soccer-style kick right to the lower leg of Tozawa, and it has been all Team Dar since then.
And now the Brian Kendrick, who's had quite the rivalry with Tozawa. Off that suplex, going to look to pin Tozawa here. Hooks both legs and a kick out at 2. Again, Kendrick tried to befriend Tozawa, saying he wanted to teach him the ways of the WWE locker room when he appeared here on 205 Live. Didn't go too well. Tozawa did not want Kendrick up.
If I were in the cruiserweight division, I would be begging for Brian Kendrick to share some of the wealth of knowledge he possesses.
Yeah, the veteran, Brian Kendrick. And now Tony Nese, the premier athlete, again taking over. Match is not gone too well tonight for Tozawa.
You got it, flaunt it. And Tony Nese has plenty of it.
I mean, talking about a talent, I mean, Tony Nese is a guy that's, you know, on the cusp of, you know, winning that championship. He just needs to put himself in the right position.
Tozawa fighting back now against Tony Nese. A little bit later on tonight, Austin Aries from the Cruiserweight division in action against TJP.
Take a look at this. What a physical specimen Tony Nese is.
Tremendous vertical suplex on Tozawa. Bounces him off the top rope. Wow. And Nese looking for the victory for his team. Hooks the leg and Tozawa kicks out.
Talking about a mean streak.
Take another look. Oh, hanging Tozawa out to dry. Across the top rope.
Now Noam Dar mocking Rich Swann, so has not forgotten what Swann did to him. Now listen, Dar stole Alicia Fox from Cedric Alexander. Swann stole Alicia Fox from Noam Dar and then dumped Alicia Fox.
Listen, if you present yourself as a better opportunity for somebody else in a relationship, it is not your fault if they opt to come with you. I'm not speaking from experience, I'm just saying that's the rules.
And look at Dar fighting back. And Nese again off the tag. Great job here, Booker, by Nese, Kendrick, and Dar from preventing Tozawa from getting to his corner.
You said it. I mean, Noam Dar, he's a special talent. I mean, this kid has a technique out of this world.
Noam Dar, wise beyond his years when it comes to in-ring performance. Been doing this for a long, long time, despite being extremely young.
And again, Nese back to the torture rack. There was a...
Yeah, just think about it. The ribs were racked up on the top rope just a few moments ago, and Nese just going right back to the injured abdominal area. Here the WWE Universe chanting on Tozawa's signature battle cry. Trying to will the Japanese superstar.
Oh, man. Clubbing blow right to the back of the neck, and now Nese just mocking Swann and Gallagher. He may want to turn around. Tozawa back to his feet. Oh, Tozawa off the suplex, trying now to make it to Swann and Gallagher. Turning point of the match, perhaps, for Tozawa and his team.
Beautiful suplex by Tozawa.
Tozawa's still a long way from his corner. Here comes Dar.
Noam Dar trying to prevent Tozawa from making a tag, and I don't know how much Tozawa has left, but perhaps he created himself an opening. Tag made. Here comes the former champ,
the dancing master,
Rich Swann, picking up the pace. So much fun to watch.
Oh, my goodness.
Somewhat of a Hall of Angle.
Oh, that rolling thunder splash there from Swann and a kick out.
Oh, my goodness. Right on the ear of Noam Dar.
Dar may be out. Another former champ, B. Brian Kendrick, looking for sliced bread number 2. Tag. Gallagher legal. Oh, headbutt. Cover. And Nese. How quick was Nese?
In the nick of time. Oh, and a strong left hand right to Swann's jaw.
Teamwork right there, guys.
Headbutt.
Gallagher might have knocked himself silly.
And the Brian Kendrick now.
Oh, the takedown. Captain's hook.
Got him in the middle.
Gallagher's in a lot of trouble right now. Will he tap out? Oh, shining wizard by Tozawa.
Yeah, Tozawa saving the match up for his team.
Sacramento rocking with the battle cry.
Here we go. What a way to psych yourself up. Wow!
Few men with skulls larger than Tozawa. Maybe none use them better.
And Gallagher right to the face of Kendrick.
Gentleman's drop kick.
The cover. Cruiserweights. Impress here tonight on Raw.
Here are your winners, Rich Swann, Akira Tozawa, and Gentleman Jack Gallagher.
Corey, I'll tell you what, sometimes I am envious of you being able to call the Cruiserweight action every Tuesday night on 205 Live.
Hey, you say the word, I'll get you a seat at ringside so we can all live action like this firsthand. That is what the Cruiserweight division is all about. High intensity, boom, and high impact.
Corey, you talked about him earlier. Gentleman Jack Gallagher helps his team to victory tonight.
Tonight he was fighting.
You gotta get one of those umbrellas for yourself. Can you imagine if you and Stevie had those umbrellas with Harlem Heat, the damage you would have done?
My brother.
he would use it at all costs.
Can you imagine what G.I. Bro would do with an umbrella? Nonetheless, folks, it has been quite the week here in WWE, starting last night with the Raw exclusive pay-per-view event Payback, where the Hardy Boyz defended their titles against Cesaro and Sheamus, the tag team titles, that is. And Corey, this matchup was extremely physical by these two teams.
A great deal of respect between both teams. Right here, a little Irish dentistry on behalf of the Celtic Warrior, kicking Jeff Hardy's tooth straight out of his head.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy losing a tooth on that kick as we take it down to the end of the matchup. Sheamus was in control here, but he did not see Jeff Hardy make the tag. And as Sheamus looked to put Matt Hardy away,
with a brutal power slam, Jeff Hardy from the top rope, flying through the sky, picture-perfect swanton bomb would level the Celtic Warrior and pick up a victory for the champion.
And as the Hardy Boyz celebrated, guys, they were good sports. They actually shook the hands of Cesaro and Sheamus, but Cesaro and Sheamus would come back into the ring and attack the Hardys from behind with a brutal assault. Talk about sore losers.
Tempers flared, frustrations boiled over. Look at this, a brogue kick to the back, bang, right into the steel post.
Booker, you actually condone these actions.
You know, Cesaro and Sheamus is almost that old. You know, that's all I can stand. I can't stand no more. That's what that was all about.
Well, again, Cesaro and Sheamus did not win the tag team titles, but they did send a message to the champions. And what we want to do now is we want to take you back and show you some exclusive footage of Sheamus actually kicking the tooth out of the mouth of Jeff Hardy. Now watch this. Here's the kick. We're going to show you now. I want you to watch the shadow box here. You can actually see the tooth leave Jeff Hardy's mouth right there and fall to the mat below. Jeff Hardy would then be examined by our medical personnel a little bit later on in the night as part of the YouTube exclusive from WWE.com. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Cesaro and Sheamus explain why. Why did they attack the Hardy Boyz and Payback? And we're back live on Monday Night Raw with a couple of men who've got some explaining to do. You would just chalk it up to frustration, because I don't know how else to explain what happened last night against the Hardys.
I would think frustration is a very reasonable explanation, but we're not going to have to wait long to find out the truth from the Swiss cyborg and the alabaster gladiator, Sheamus and Cesaro. I like that field coat Sheamus is wearing. It's starting to look like Travis Bickle from Taxi Driver, with the mohawk and the shave. But good luck.
You talking to me?
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Do you know how good it feels? Do you know how good it feels to be finally set free? I mean, for the last couple of months, I have been living in a fog of delusion. Let's be honest here. I've never really liked any of you. I look stupid, yeah? Not as stupid as Jeff and Matt Hardy looked last night lying on the floor. The truth of the matter is, I don't like you because from day one you have all treated me like a red-headed stepchild. But Cesaro,
Cesaro, that's a different story altogether. He had his Cesaro section, and he believed with your support, our team could be better than it ever was. And I believed you. I believed you, Cesaro. Until WrestleMania. WrestleMania was supposed to be our moment. We were there with tuxedos, kilts, death to the nine, ready to take our Raw Tag Team Championships back. And at the last moment, the Hardy Boyz were added to our match. And they stole our moment. So you want to know what happened? That's cute. That's very cute.
I'll tell you what happened. These people felt a rush of nostalgia, and they loved it. Just like they do every single time some shiny new trinket shows up. Well, come on, it's true. You people rather live in the past or look at the future than appreciate the present that's standing right here in front of you.
Yes.
And that is exactly what happened at WrestleMania. But you know what? That feel-good moment didn't last long, did it? Because last night, Sheamus and I proved that the Hardys are just a novelty act that does not belong in the ring with a warrior and a Superman.
Yeah. And honestly, that's the truth of it. Sorry, Jeff. I mean, that's the truth of it. The thing is, novelty acts, they don't last long. History has proved that. And that's exactly what Jeff and Hardy are. They're novelty acts. And last night, we showed them firsthand. This isn't the WWE left behind. Because this is the WWE that belongs to Sheamus and Cesaro.
And we are gonna win back the Raw Tag Team Championship. Because we don't just set the bar, we are the bar.
I gotta admit, I'm a bit confused because Sheamus and Cesaro are not the tag team champions, so how can they set the bar if the Hardy Boyz are the champs? Speak of the devil. Team Extreme.
Cesaro, Sheamus, thank you for that explanation. And it's quite illuminating that you two actually believe these asinine absurdities. And sure, my brother and I were hurting from last night's post-match ambush. We thought we owed it to you to come on here and give you our response. And our response is...
And here they come! The Hardy Boyz going right after Sheamus and Cesaro, who are in retreat!
Discretion's the better part of valor right now. Sheamus and Cesaro retreating. I think it's a smart strategy. After last night, the Hardys are firing on all cylinders.
You know when to pick your poison. That's all it is. Pick your poison.
Yeah, well, this rivalry is far from done. The Hardy Boyz are going to have something to say about being a, quote, novelty act. The Hardys are still the tag team champions despite what Sheamus and Cesaro have to say.
Miz, the match is official. Tonight you will take on both Seth Rollins and Finn Balor in a triple threat match, with the winner receiving the opportunity to compete for the Intercontinental Championship. Being you have little history with both of your opponents, how is this affecting your strategy and your preparation?
Here's what I know, Charlie. Seth Rollins cost Finn Balor 8 months of his career. Finn Balor had to relinquish the Universal Championship because of Seth Rollins. So preparation for me is all the same, whether you're acting on the Marine 5 Battleground set or fighting for the #1 contendership for the Intercontinental Championship. It's all about the method. The method. It's really amazing. I have one follow-up question, though, people want to know. Does that hair gel get in your eyes when you wrestle? Do you have to wear some kind of a headband or powder? This is me and Dean Ambrose signing off. Gene and Bobby, back to you at ringside.
I'm just one man.
And you're watching the longest running weekly episodic television show in history. This is Monday Night Raw, episode 1249.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the company to ring by China. From Pineville, West Virginia, weighing 216 pounds, Heath Slater!
Former SmackDown Tag Team Champions coming to Monday Night Raw thanks to the Superstar Shake-Up, and I cannot wait to see this. Good thing our social media cameras were on hand for this confrontation earlier today.
You got 7 kids. 7. Dude, my first ain't even here yet, and I already feel overwhelmed.
7 that he knows of.
Hey, on a real note, though, stop it. Love her. Cherish her. Just be there for her. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on here?
Hey, it's all good, man. Heath was just giving me some fatherhood advice, man. That's it.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
I see you, bro. What's up, man?
Come on, man. You're talking to the enemy. You want advice? You come to me. That's what I'm here for.
That would probably be a good thing for Apollo's career, to go to Titus for advice. I think it's a smart decision. Why would you go to Heath Slater for parenting advice? His children belong on leashes.
His opponent, accompanied to the ring by Titus O'Neil from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing 240 pounds, Apollo Crews!
Can I do it this week? Go for it. Bucker, what do you think of Titus O'Neil? He's a big guy. So Titus Brand leading Apollo Crews to the ring for this one-on-one match.
But I do give Titus O'Neil a lot of credit trying to bring Apollo Crews to the next level. The Titus Brand.
We'll see how it works out. So Apollo one-on-one with Heath Slater here tonight. Both Apollo Crews, Slater, and Rhino coming to Monday Night Raw thanks to the Superstar Shake-Up a few weeks ago. Nice to see that Rhino was able to leave his cheese and crackers in the back long enough to come out here and accompany Heath. I'm actually interested, though, to Booker's point, to see if Titus O'Neil can really help take Apollo Crews to the next level. I wholeheartedly believe Titus O'Neil is the missing piece for Apollo Crews' career.
He's definitely not Apollo Crews' talent. The kid got a whole lot of talent, but he's missing that one thing, that one it factor.
Maybe it's leadership, right?
Could be the Titus Brand.
Titus O'Neil, heavily involved in the community, as we all know, and of course, a fledgling businessman as well here in WWE. Looks like $1 million out there, Titus O'Neil. Let's see how Apollo Crews fares here tonight against Heath Slater. Heath Slater, no slouch, Corey, is either.
Former SmackDown, first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Heath Slater, former Golden Glove boxer. Very, very tough guy. You have to be to grow up in West Virginia. Heath Slater.
You know, headlocking on Apollo Crews, but when you look at Crews, Corey, he has all the tools.
You're absolutely right. Apollo Crews is a freakish athlete. The rarest combination of speed, power, agility. The guy's built like a brick house. And can do that.
That's what impresses me more about Apollo is his balance, his kick, you know, that one little bounce.
Booker, you spend a latter part of your career working with a lot of youngsters who want to become sports entertainers. When you look at an Apollo Crews, you mentioned his balance. What is the thing you think about when you see Apollo?
thing about Apollo Crews, I talked to him. I say, Crews, what is it? Well, what are you missing now? What's going to take for you to crash that glass ceiling? He said, I got all the moves. I got all the talent in the world. I just need the opportunity. That's what Apollo needs.
Well, Apollo's got a big opportunity here on Monday Night Raw.
Arm drag by Slater, who celebrates a bit prematurely and pays for it. Apollo's arm drag followed by a drop kick right on the jaw.
I'm talking about that bounce right there. The kid got bounce, he got hops.
Heath Slater sidestepping Crews, looking to win one here as he wraps Crews up, kick out at 2. Apollo ends up outside the ring.
Keep an eye on Rhino.
I think you got to keep an eye on Titus. A lot at stake here for Titus's Titus brand. Cover by Slater. Has Apollo Crews ever actually officially said that he's part of Titus brand?
Hey, man, it looks like he's rolling with it right now. I think he likes that. Thing is, sometimes you need a coach. Sometimes you need that outside eye, that outside perspective. Titus might be that.
I think the Titus brand is about to explode. I think it's going to be huge for everybody involved.
Are you going to sign up with him, Corey?
I may or may not already have.
And kick up by Apollo Crews. Let me know, because I don't want to negotiate with him. And here we go. Crews back up on his feet, misses wildly with a kick. Slater ducks underneath. Went for a kick of his own. Crews so quick. Oh, Inzaguri.
Right on the ear.
And Slater stunned. And Titus fired up now. Titus Crews to put Slater away.
See the advice right there. Titus said stay on him and stay on him quick.
And I love this move. Boom! As that sit-out powerbomb by Apollo Crews, who picks up the win.
With the assist.
Here's your winner, Apollo Crews.
This is why I believe in Titus O'Neil, Apollo Crews, and the Titus brand.
I think Apollo may be starting to believe too, guys. Couple of wins under his belt with the Titus brand.
I invested $200 with Titus O'Neil earlier today. I'm waiting on my return on my investment.
Titus said we got to make it this good, but we got to make it
hey, look at this. Photo bomb.
Look, even Rhino wants to be a part of the Titus brand. Big business.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, 24 hours removed from the Raw exclusive pay-per-view event known as Payback in one of the most brutal matches that we have ever witnessed. Reigns and Strowman coming up next. The aftermath of their matchup. My colleague Corey Graves and Tom Phillips will be at ringside tomorrow night, 10 Eastern, for 205 Live only on the WWE Network. Well, we're 24 hours removed from Payback, the Raw exclusive pay-per-view event sold out at the SAP Center in San Jose, California last night. And, well, one of the most hellacious battles that I have ever been a part of. Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns, he fought valiantly, Corey, despite the fact that he was less than 100%.
Yeah, the big dog has made a career out of battling and overcoming adversity. But last night, Roman Reigns came dangerously close to becoming only a footnote in Braun Strowman's legacy of brutality.
Braun Strowman, unlike anyone I've ever seen, Booker. What about in your Hall of Fame career?
I tell you, Roman Reigns, he brought wave after wave at Braun Strowman, but the levee did not break. I tell you, Braun Strowman, he could be unstoppable.
There is a reason he is called the monster among men. And now for an update on this situation, we are being joined by our general manager, Kurt Angle.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the general manager of Monday Night Raw, Kurt Angle.
Great ovation for the brand new Hall of Famer. Quite the classmate, Buck.
No nonsense, GM.
Thank you. Last night at Payback, the match between Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman had to be the most physical match I've ever seen. But a match like that is going to have consequences. Roman Reigns re-injured his ribs and had other internal injuries, and Braun Strowman tore his rotator cuff. Now, I've spoken to both men, and they made one thing absolutely clear. They're not done with each other. Now, as Raw General Manager, it's up to me to look out for them, the WWE, and the WWE Universe. And I've been talking to WWE officials all day long to see how to deal with this situation. So we'll have answers at a later...
Now this is quite the surprise. The Fireflies have filled the arena here in Sacramento. And here is a man who last night at Payback was involved in one of the strangest, one of the most unorthodox, one of the most bizarre matches in the history of WWE when he battled Randy Orton inside the House of Horrors.
Record books will reflect that Bray Wyatt picked up the victory.
Indeed, he did. He dropped a refrigerator on top of Randy Orton inside the House of Horrors. He made his way back here to the arena. He thought he was going to win via forfeiture, but Randy Orton showed up from out of nowhere, and as he was approaching the victory, the WWE Champion Orton was attacked by the man who was the #1 contender for his title on SmackDown Live, that being Jinder Mahal. And because of that, Bray Wyatt was able to pick up the win.
Next to impossible to ever understand what goes on inside the warped, twisted mind of Bray Wyatt, but you'd have to imagine he's in a pretty good mood tonight.
Booker, you've been around since the Fez era. Have you ever seen anything like the House of Horrors?
That's why I'm so quiet right now. It's hard to get used to something like this. I've never seen one man, control, the crowd like a Bray Wyatt. I mean, this man's presence is scary.
Forgive me, Mr. Angle. I don't think that we've had the pleasure of being properly introduced. So please allow me. My name is Bray Wyatt. I understand your apprehension, but please, Mr. Angle, understand that I mean you no harm. I'm not here for destruction, not yet. Actually, I have come to you tonight as a savior. Let me explain. Last night, I closed the chapter of Randy Orton. Randy Orton will forever be trapped inside my house of horrors as he burns for his sins. But with those ashes, I have begun to write something brand new right here on Monday Night Raw. I am reborn, rising from the hell of my own creation like an angel with burnt wings. I understand what I must do. I hear all your cries for salvation. I know what ails each and every one of you. And I can fix you. I can fix you. There's an evil all around us, man. It's infecting you with a poison that you are too numb to feel.
but I hold the cure. It's in my mind, man. It's in my voice. It's in my soul. It's in my hands. You need me, Mr. Angle. And what I need to know from you is, are you going to allow me to do my work? Are you going to walk by my side? Or are you going to stand in my way? I don't know what you have planned, but remember this. This is my show. Hey, this may be your show, but I need you to understand. This is my world.
Hey, whoa. Seth Rollins. A quick word about the match tonight. What's going on here? What is this?
It's an interview show.
This wasn't scheduled. No one told me about this.
Well, there's cameras in here. It'd be kind of weird if there were cameras in the locker room if we didn't have an interview.
All right, okay. No, actually, I'm getting pretty good at this whole interview show thing. I think they're going to give me my own show on the WWE Network. I'm working on some names. Check it. Dish in the Dirt Daily with Dirty Dean Ambrose. That's a lot of D's, I know. Check, or The Today Show.
No, that's already a real show.
Today.
Already a real show.
Today.
Already.
Or Daily Show.
No, also already a real show. Trevor, no, I was on that one, actually.
Look, it doesn't matter. Should you be victorious in this triple threat match tonight, do you think you have what it takes to take the Intercontinental Championship away from Dean Ambrose?
Well, Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins is not overlooking a match tonight, but Seth Rollins has beat Dean Ambrose before. And Dean Ambrose, of all people, should know what Seth Rollins is capable of, and he's got his eyes on a title.
And Dean Ambrose knows how far Dean will go to keep that title. And I'm sure, should you win tonight, Dean Ambrose would be looking forward to bouncing you around the ring a little bit. You know, it's been a while.
Seth Rollins has learned some new tricks. Maybe Dean Ambrose would be surprised.
Nah. Dean got surprised once. Can't happen again. Back to you, Gorilla.
Thanks, Sean Mooney. Cruiserweight time. A double. 24 hours ago, a man who came within an eyelash of becoming the Cruiserweight champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing 202 pounds, Aries.
Monday Night Raw is presented by Zysol. If you grapple with allergy symptoms during the nighttime and daytime, try new Zysol for allergy relief. That's as effective at hour 24 as at hour 1. Austin Aries, many believe, was the Cruiserweight champion, if not for Neville grabbing the official last night and getting himself disqualified. Hey, Double told me earlier today he's going to be champion sooner rather than later. Well, I'm sure the king of the Cruiserweights will strongly object, as will this man.
His opponent, from Los Angeles, California, weighing 167 pounds, TJP!
A Cruiserweight champion, Neville, who's developed some sort of a friendship with TJP over the past few weeks, told Perkins earlier tonight that, hey, it's time to pull your own weight and make the most of this opportunity after TJP confronted Neville and sort of got in his face a little bit about getting disqualified last night in Payback.
Well,
jealousy. Whatever the relationship is between Neville and TJP, it has benefited TJP in a big, big way. I like this side of the guy.
Neville told TJP to go out there and solve the problem tonight, which is Austin Aries.
Booker, I like the fact that Neville said the referee was out of position, which is the reason that Austin Aries, or I should say Neville, was disqualified last night.
You know, one thing about being champion, you know, when you're a champion, the only thing you're thinking about is walking out of there still champion, and I think you got that.
Oh, look at this. A little aggression on display from A-Double. One thing was for certain, if you didn't believe after WrestleMania, you believe it after Payback. Austin Aries is extremely capable of taking it to the Neville level.
He's a real deal. He thanked me for calling him a kid also.
I'm sure he did. Everybody's a kid compared to you, Book. As Austin Aries continues the assault on TJP, even me, by the way.
You as well, yeah.
TJP, former Cruiserweight champion, in fact, the first ever Cruiserweight champion after winning the Cruiserweight Classic last summer.
This mean streak that TJP's unleashed since dealing with Neville has been fantastic.
Whoa, man.
That'll ring your bell. Make you forget where you're at, forget your own name.
Austin Aries, so much fun to watch, and TJP tried to dump him out of the ring as the Cruiserweight champ. Neville looks on.
Doesn't look like the king of the Cruiserweights is having too much fun watching Aries now.
I think Neville perhaps is a bit concerned about Austin Aries.
I wouldn't say concern's the accurate word. I'm sure Neville's eyes were open, though, last night at Payback.
Oh, a missile drop kick by Aries. Here's the cover on TJP. Almost put him away.
I mean, when you're champion, you know how good your opponents are. I mean,
Austin Aries looking for the last chance, or he's sorry to cut you off, Book, but ain't looking to end things.
Now TJP thought he was going to gain control there, and Austin Aries caught him with the back elbow.
Aries has looked completely dominant to this point.
And right there, TJP may have turned the match around. Austin Aries hung up in the corner, and TJP unloading.
Bergen's focusing the attack on the left knee of Austin Aries. Aries hung up in the tree of woe. This is a bad situation.
Well, work on the leg. Knee bar comes next.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I know exactly what TJP's strategy is. It's just not where Austin Aries wants to be.
And Aries in deep, deep trouble now. The official check-in on him. TJP and Austin Aries continues live on Monday Night Raw. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Cruiserweight action here, and TJP in control of Austin Aries. Remember earlier tonight, Cruiserweight champ Neville told TJP, pull your weight, make the most of this opportunity tonight.
TJP doing a great job. The butterfly lock with the legs crossed of Austin Aries. A very, very painful hold right in the center of the ring.
Hey, TJP got him hooked right here, but since we got a little break right here, hey, Cole, I want to congratulate you on your big win 6 years ago, that big country whoopings match. It was awesome. King, JR, you're a star, baby.
Oh, man.
Happy anniversary, Paul.
Thanks, Book. And Austin Aries now trying to fight back into this matchup. I pinned JR, by the way. And TJP launching himself off the second rope and taking Austin Aries down.
Can I get my payoff?
Never. And TJP, the kip up.
The left knee of Austin Aries has sustained a great deal of damage.
And Corey, the one thing about TJP, I have to say, since he's been hanging around Neville, he's become much more aggressive in the ring.
Well, TJP's never been short on confidence, that's for sure, but you're absolutely right. The aggression level has gone through the roof.
What you call it, guys? You call that an attitude adjustment, and that's something that I think TJP needed to actually get back to that point.
And he continues to try to soften up the leg of Austin Aries for the knee bar submission that TJP has put so many men away.
Oh, I'm not a big fan of these guys coming out here smiling all the way, the Rick Swans of the world. Not a big fan of those guys.
You dislike him so much you forgot his own name.
You actually said you liked him earlier. But nonetheless, and here's Austin Aries.
I'm not a big fan.
And the knee collapses under his leg, and Aries now in deep, deep trouble.
TJP looking on. Aries wants to fight through, but this might be a good situation. You just take a loss, live to fight another day.
Yeah, but Austin Aries doesn't have that in his DNA, Corey. You've known him for a long, long time.
Austin Aries is far too proud to do that.
And still trying to fight back into this matchup. TJP stunned a bit. Aries really had one leg here. Oh, and he hit the post. But
look at this. A half crab on the top rope. Wow, this is wicked on the knee of Aries.
Yeah, but TJP had to break it at 5, and he did. Before the referee called for the DQ, and TJP says this one is about over.
I can assure you a lot of damage was accomplished within those 5 seconds. And now TJP, like a shark with blood in the water, looking to finish off the job.
Taking it to the street right now, Cole.
Oh, man! Aries! TJP with a slight hesitation, and Austin turning this match around and trying to fight back into this.
TJP admired his work there for just a second too long, and Aries back in it, guys.
Trying to get a little blood flow back into the knee. Adrenaline starting to pulse through the veins of Aries. Full head of steam. Suicide dive! Wow. Aries. Heat-seeking missile right on target, taking out TJP.
Austin Aries is just a joy to watch as the Cruiserweight champion Neville. He knows how tough Austin Aries is.
Can Aries truly capitalize now? He's able to change the course of the match.
Wow.
Sacrificing life and limb through the middle and bottom ropes to take out TJP.
Talking about the acceleration right there from Austin Aries, letting it all hang out right here on Monday Night Raw.
Whoa! This is what TJP wanted to avoid. Austin Aries back in this match.
Gutbuster. STO TikTok, gentlemen. Bang! Pendulum elbow. Signature Austin Aries. A double taking it to TJP in the corner.
Off the snap there. Austin now up to the second rope. Oh, the elbow right to the back of the neck. Austin Aries looks for the victory, hooks the leg on TJP, and almost put him away. Again, that knee giving Austin Aries all kinds of problems.
Trying to shake it out right now. And I tell you, he's got the momentum. He needs to keep it. Check this elbow right out. The velocity right there, right to the back of the neck.
Right on target. Precision, accuracy. All trademarks of A double. A shot to the... Not sure where Perkins connected. Oh, rapid fire strikes from TJP.
And just like that, TJP right back up on top here over Austin Aries. And is this the victory that TJP needs to crawl back into things?
Oh! Shin breaker.
Whoa!
Over the top. Golden opportunity for Austin Aries. We know what Aries is thinking.
Here we go.
Oh, TJP to the bad knee.
Great awareness.
Oh, what a kick.
Right to the bridge of Aries' nose. Aries was thinking discus 5-arm. Oh, great counter.
Into the last chancery. Submission move, center of the ring, tap out.
Here is your winner by submission, Austin Aries.
Boy, that was a hell of a counter.
Austin Aries, veteran experience, knew what TJP was looking for. Thinking about the detonation kick. Aries able to maneuver his body in the air, into the front chancery, last chancery, fully bridging all the pressure on TJP. A double picking up a victory.
Incredible win for Austin Aries tonight, and our Cruiserweight champion Neville cannot like. Oh, and TJP to the bad knee from behind, and now begins the assault.
Neville says solve the problem, not win the match.
Very, very good point, Book. And now, the knee bar is applied. Signature TJP. This may be the elimination.
Well, the officials got to rip TJP off Austin Aries here.
What's it going to do? Disqualify him? The match is over. TJP looking to solve the Austin Aries problem.
And make the most of this opportunity. And TJP continuing to try to garner favor with the Cruiserweight champion.
I can assure you the king of the Cruiserweight still looking on, grinning ear to ear. Job well done, TJP.
This is a much different TJP than we've grown accustomed to.
Maybe we should start growing accustomed to this TJP, because this TJP is set to be a superstar.
Austin Aries needs help. Austin Aries is hurt. Well, there's the first ever Universal Champion Finn Balor heading out here for our triple threat match.
Please welcome my guest at this time, Finn Balor. Finn, you're moments away from the triple threat match. An opportunity for the Intercontinental Championship. This is the biggest match you've had since your return. So, are you nervous?
Nervous? Dean, I eat nerves, and I produce results. I want to win this match. The Intercontinental title will be coming to Balor Club.
Okay. Well, in that case, Dean Ambrose only has one thing left to say. For the love of God, man, eat a carb. There's like a vein in there. It's not right. Good for you. Hey, you know any Pro Gym? I like 'em.
Man, listen to this. It could be the biggest thing ever, man. Just close your eyes. Picture this. The smash hit of the spring. Bigger than Baywatch. Greater than Guardian of the Galaxy 2. A Shattered Dreams production presents The Golden Quest. I see that. I see it. What Goldie's saying, Kurt, is, we like to challenge the Hardy Boyz for the Raw Tag Team titles. Dang right!
Guys, man, I got all your texts, all your voicemails. I can't sanction this match.
Why?
I'm sorry, but your win-loss record just isn't good enough.
Kurt, I understand that. You're right. You're right. A lot of people out there don't think we're legitimate contenders. I get it. But Kurt, we've known each other for 20 years, at least. Since you got back, since the Hardys got here, you've inspired us, man. You've lit a fire under us. All we need is a chance to prove that we are not a joke. That we can still be great again. Look, Kurt, please, whatever we have to do, whatever. I need this. We need this.
All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. All right. We are going to have a match next week. A tag team turmoil match. And the winner of that match will become the #1 contender for the Raw Tag Team titles. How does that sound?
That's big. That's big. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, man. That's all right.
Good luck, guys.
We'll make you proud.
I hope so.
How did you team with him for all those years?
I mean, it was great being Goldie. I mean, you're talking about one-loss record. I'm talking about Shattered Dream Productions, baby. I'm talking about star power in the ring.
Maybe you'll be a movie star like Otunga one day. Nonetheless, congratulations are in order for the Chris Jericho, the brand new United States champion. That's right, Chris defeated Kevin Owens last night at Payback. Chris Jericho, though, now goes to SmackDown Live. And after the event last night, a little going-away party hosted by our general manager.
Listen, Y2J, you did it again. Incredible performance, incredible match. Congratulations.
Thanks, Kurt. I just want to say I appreciate that. And you were great. And Sharknado, too, by the way. I loved it. It was good. But the thing is, I like being with you. I've known you for such a long time. We're old friends, old rivals. The only bad thing about being U.S. champion is now I leave Raw and go to SmackDown Live. So tonight, it's the farewell, Jericho. Say goodbye, man!
Listen, man, it's Raw GM. It's going to be sad to see you go. But as a fan, I just want to thank you for making Monday Night Raw nothing short of spectacular. We've known each other a long time, Chris. This may be the best Chris Jericho I've ever seen.
Indeed, it may be. What a performance. performance last night by Chris Jericho. It is now time for our main... Monday Night Raw.
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
Next, according to the ring by Marie, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing 221 pounds, The Miz!
Say what you want about The Miz, but he has been Intercontinental Champion 6 times in his career. Remember, the record is 9, held by Chris Jericho.
What I want to say about The Miz is while you two are up here yammering about David Otunga and about Shattered Dreams Productions, we have an actual A-list it couple in front of our very eyes. Maurice is so beautiful, it's like looking into the sun. You stare too long, you'll never see again, but it's all worth it.
Are you done? For now, Finn Balor set to take on The Miz and Seth Rollins in this triple threat match tonight to determine who takes on Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship. I think Dean's doing a pretty good job as an interviewer back in the locker room area tonight, Buck.
Doing a hell of a job.
Well, let Dean interview. We'll let Miz be the Intercontinental Champion. Or Finn Balor. Or this guy, Seth freaking Rollins.
And from Davenport, Iowa, weighing 217 pounds, Seth Rollins!
Seth Rollins and Finn Balor have quite the history. Remember, they battled at SummerSlam last year for the inaugural Universal Championship. Finn Balor won that matchup, was injured, had to relinquish the title the next night. Both Seth and Finn Balor had their sights set on the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. But now this opportunity has presented itself, and Booker, you're a former Intercontinental Champion. Explain to us how important that title is.
That championship right there just gives you weight, man. Everywhere you go, everybody knows your name, as well as you're in line for a title shot somewhere down the road. And I tell you, I look at Seth Rollins, I look at Finn Balor. Both of these guys are great talent, but I tell you, The Miz, this last 365 days, has figured out a way to come up with a victory after victory after victory.
I agree with you, Booker. I've called most of the matches in Miz's career, and I have never seen him as good as he has been over the past year. So triple threat rules, first man to gain pinfall or submission will become the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Earlier tonight, The Miz called the champion Dean Ambrose an embarrassment. And Miz and Ambrose had quite the rivalry over on SmackDown Live, Corey.
Certainly no love lost between Ambrose and The Miz. Miz would love to take the Intercontinental title back from the Lunatic Fringe. This is a smart strategy right here by Miz. Letting Rollins and Balor start things off.
Miz will hang out and lie in wait as Rollins and Balor renew their rivalry. Kick out, and now Miz slowly tried to get back into the ring and thinks twice about it.
Making sure his party don't stop without his approval.
You're absolutely right. First pinfall or submission picks up the victory. Miz didn't want to be left on the outside. But again, while Balor and Rollins are going to be forced to exert energy against one another, inflict punishment on one another, Miz can sit back and observe. Watch every move that these two make.
Cover again by Seth. Kick out. See Miz quickly back in to make sure there was not a pinfall there. Booker, what do you think about Miz's strategy?
It's a great strategy, man. Stay out of harm's way as long as you possibly can. We saw this same strategy just work out perfect just last night at Payback for Alexa Bliss.
Number of intriguing matchups. Finn Balor, Dean Ambrose would be a great matchup. Seth and Dean holds a lot of intrigue because of their former relationship with the Shield, and of course Miz and Dean being able to rekindle their rivalry.
They'll kick that rivalry to another level for sure. Say what you will about Miz, you could say the same thing about Rollins and Balor.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold it forward.
Now Miz will get into the ring one way or another, and Miz trying to escape. And Seth Rollins on the chase, so is Finn Balor, and now Miz in deep trouble. Well, Dean asked Sacramento if they wanted to see Finn and Seth beat up Miz tonight. Sacramento and the rest of the world may have that opportunity.
Miz is known to be a master negotiator. I think he becomes a big star in Hollywood.
Not make friends and influence others.
I think Balor and Rollins are missing an opportunity for a great strategic alliance here. Oh, no!
And now Rollins. Down goes Miz. And out goes Miz. Now Seth from behind, looking to steal one here over Finn Balor. Kick at it, too. And Miz knocked off the apron yet again. Leapfrog by Finn, misses wildly with the clothesline. Rollins takes out Miz. Miz just can't seem to get going here. Shoulder midsection. Finn rolls kick right to the face. Finn Balor, so much fun to watch. And you got a question as well, Seth Rollins. Can he be anywhere near 100% tonight, Corey, after the beatdown by Samoa Joe just 24 hours ago at Payback and the bad knee?
I would say 100%, absolutely not. Seth Rollins is probably not anywhere close to 100%. He's got to be running on pure adrenaline right now.
Finn Balor suggested Miz TV. Oh, and Balor bounced off the apron by the six-time Intercontinental Champion.
Very, very crafty move right there by the Miz. Pick your spots.
Now here comes Rollins.
And again, Miz knocked off the apron and not allowed back into the ring.
Uh-oh. Seth Rollins, the devil in his eye, full head of steam. Oh, Maurice, once again, what a display of bravery and valor.
You gotta give a lot of credit.
Down goes Miz.
Maurice willing to take a bullet for the Miz.
Maurice wisely backing out of harm's way as Finn and Seth turn their attention to the Miz.
50-50 equal partners in life, a true it couple in every sense of the word. Balor got in mind, spoiling the plans of Rollins, but he went right after Seth. Oh, now Miz with a kick right to the face.
Maybe a knockout blow right there, Cole.
Backbreaker by Rollins. Big opportunity for Seth right now.
Yeah, who does Seth move to? And looks like he's going to go up top. Finn Balor has not moved.
Seth Rollins could be looking to close this match out. Earn himself another...
Oh my God! Popping Rollins off the top rope. He hit the barricade hard. Who will become #1 contender for the championship? The Intercontinental